Welcome, students. Today, we're diving into 3 essential English words: have, has, and having. These verbs help us show possession, talk about experiences, and describe characteristics. Think of them as a family, similar, but each with a unique job. We'll break down their uses, practice with examples, and get you confident in using them. Grab your notebook, and let's get started. Let's start with have, a verb that's incredibly versatile and frequently used in the English language. It's a cornerstone of our everyday communication, appearing in countless sentences and contexts. It's the most common member of the family of verbs we'll be exploring, so understanding its proper usage is absolutely essential. Mastering have will significantly improve your fluency and confidence. Use have with I, you, we, they. These are the pronouns that always pair with have. Think of them as the have team. And remember to use have with all plural nouns. Plural nouns, meaning more than one, also belong to the have team. Examples: I have a blue backpack. Notice how I is paired with have to show possession. You have a great smile. Here, you and have combine to express a compliment. We have a soccer game. In this case, we and have indicate a shared activity or event. They have tickets. They and have together show that a group possesses something. Have isn't just for ownership. It's not limited to showing who owns what. It can show actions or experiences. It can describe things you do or things that happen to you. I have to finish my chores. This shows an obligation or a task that needs to be completed. Let's have pizza. Here, have is used to suggest an activity, like eating a meal together. I have a headache. This expresses a feeling or a physical sensation that someone is experiencing. For plurals, let's look at some examples using plural nouns. The cats have soft fur. Because cats is plural, we use have to describe their fur. The houses have big yards. Again, houses is plural, so have is the correct choice. My friends have great ideas. Friends is plural, indicating that multiple people possess these ideas. Remember, I, you, we, they, and plurals. These are your key indicators for using have. Always use have. It's a consistent rule that will serve you well in your English journey. Practice pairing the right subject with have. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. And you'll sound natural. Correct grammar contributes significantly to clear and confident communication. It's a simple rule, but don't underestimate its importance. But it makes a big difference. Mastering this rule will improve your overall English proficiency. Keep this in mind as we move forward. We'll build upon this foundation as we explore more grammar concepts. Ready for the next member of the family? Get ready to learn even more about verbs. Now meet has, the singular star. Use has with he, she, it, or any singular noun. Examples: he has a new bicycle, she has curly hair, it has a red collar. My mom has a garden, the school has a library. Has also works for experiences or characteristics. He has a meeting, the cat has green eyes, she has a cold. The key, if your subject is one person or thing, not you, use has. More examples: Mr. Smith has a friendly smile. The park has a new playground. My phone has a cracked screen. Always match singular subjects with has. This simple rule keeps your sentences clear. Practice makes perfect. Let's move on to the last member, having. Ready? Our last word in this series is having. It's a versatile word, but it can also be a bit tricky. We're going to break down its uses and common pitfalls to help you understand it better. The key thing to remember about having is its ing ending. This ending signals a specific type of verb usage. Having typically shows an ongoing or continuous action, something that is happening right now or was happening over a period of time. It describes an action that is in progress. It's usually paired with a helping verb, also known as an auxiliary verb. These helping verbs are essential for forming the complete verb phrase. These helping verbs include am, is, are, was, or were. These verbs set the tense and provide context for the action described by having. Let's look at some examples. I am having a good time. Notice how am helps to show that the action is happening right now. She is having trouble with math. Here, is indicates a present ongoing difficulty. We are having a party. The helping verb are shows that the party is currently in progress. They were having dinner. In this case, were indicates that the action of eating dinner was happening in the past. Sometimes, having starts a sentence to give a reason or explain a consequence. Having finished my homework, I watched a movie. This shows that completing homework was the reason for watching the movie. Having a dog has taught me responsibility. This illustrates how owning a dog has led to learning responsibility. Remember this important rule: don't use having for simple possession. Instead, say, he has a red car, and definitely not, he is having a red car. That sounds very strange. Use having primarily for actions that are actively in progress, or as we saw earlier, to connect ideas by showing cause and effect. For example, I am having cake means I am eating cake right now, but I have a brother is a statement of fact, not an ongoing action. It's not I am having a brother because that doesn't make sense in this context. Understanding this distinction is absolutely key to mastering these verbs and using them correctly. Always keep an eye out for those helping verbs that accompany having. They are your clues. Now that we've covered the essentials, let's test your skills with a quick quiz. All right, class. Pencils down, eyes on your own paper. It's time for a quick pop quiz. This is a chance to test your knowledge and see how well you've grasped the concepts we've been covering. Don't worry, it's just a friendly check-in to help you identify areas where you might need a little extra focus. For each sentence, you'll need to choose the correct form of the verb to have, has, or having. Remember the rules we discussed about subject-verb agreement and the use of these forms in different tenses. Read each sentence carefully and select the option that makes the most grammatical sense. Here we go. Question number 1. My best friend has a new puppy. Think about who the subject is and which form of to have agrees with it. Is it a singular or plural subject? Question number 2. We has a science test on Monday. Consider the subject we. Which form of to have is appropriate for a plural subject in the present tense? Question number 3. I am having a great time at the park. This one involves a continuous tense. Which form of to have is used with am to indicate an ongoing action? Question number 4. The birds has built a nest. This sentence uses the present perfect tense. Which form of to have is used as an auxiliary verb in this tense with a plural subject? Question number 5. He has to clean his room. This sentence expresses obligation. Which form of to have agrees with the singular subject he? Question number 6. My sister is having a birthday party. Again, we're looking at a continuous tense. What form of to have fits best with is to describe an action happening now? Question number 7. You has a very interesting book. Consider the subject you. Which form of to have is used with you in the present tense? Question number 8. Having has a library card makes it easy to borrow books. In this case, we're using to have as a gerund or a participle. Which form fits grammatically at the beginning of the sentence? Question number 9. It has been a sunny day. This is another present perfect tense sentence. Which form of to have is correct with the singular subject it? Question number 10. They are having difficulty with the project. This is another continuous tense example. Which form of to have should we use with are to show an ongoing state? Okay, pencils down. Let's go over the answers together. Get ready to check your work and see how you did. Remember, this is all about learning and improving. Here are the answers for questions 1, 2, and 3. 1. Has, 2, have, 3, having. Make sure you understand why each answer is correct. And now, the answers for questions 4, 5, and 6 for have 5, has 6, having. Pay attention to the subject-verb agreement in each case. Finally, the answers for questions 7 through 10. 7. Have 8, having 9, has 10, having. Review these carefully and note any patterns or rules you might have missed. So how did you do on the quiz? Were there any questions that tripped you up? Don't worry if you didn't get them all right. If you missed any questions, take some time to review the relevant grammar rules and try the quiz again later. Practice makes perfect, and understanding the rules will help you improve. Remember, every mistake is a valuable learning opportunity and a step toward mastery. Don't be discouraged by errors. Embrace them as chances to grow. Great job working through that quiz. Now, let's take a moment to recap the key concepts you've learned about using have, has, and having correctly. Let's review. Use have with I, you, we, they, and plurals. Use has with he, she, it, and singular nouns. Use having for ongoing actions or to connect ideas, always with a helping verb. Remember, have and has show possession or experiences. Having shows actions in progress. Practice these rules in your writing and speaking. You're building strong grammar skills. Keep it up. Thanks for learning with Kosagari Tuition Classes.